This is my Minecraft survival world. I've been playing on it for about 2 years without recording anything. But I'm gonna give you guys a tour. Ready? Let's go. Destination number 1 is this ugly stone mountain that I built. This is the first thing I ever built in this world. All it does is cover up my iron farm, which also has a carpet duper here. So, I also have an auto sorter system, but it doesn't work, and let's just say this, I'm not very good at redstone. Destination number 3 is this tower. Destination number 3, destination number 3, destination number 3, destination number 3. This is the first thing I built after my mountain, and it started out small, but over time I've been making it taller and taller. I haven't added anything to it lately, but as you can see, it's a kind of ugly tower, but it's okay. It's not as ugly as my mountain. Destination number 4 is this ugly, tiny, floating island. It has an orange tower on it that has some sheep. That's about it. Destination number 5, I think, is this other ugly floating island, but it's not as ugly as the other one. It has this little pink path thing, and it has an enchant setup in it, but I never use it because I have one at my Enderman farm. Destination number 5, I think, is this nether floating island thing. I decided to have like a bit upside down for the warped forest and right side up for the crimson. I think it looks pretty cool. And similar to that, I'm gonna group this one with the other one, the basalt delta island, which this is actually one of my, this is one of my favorites, because it just looks cool. Next up is the villager prison. If I just fly over this wall, then you will see that my villager trading hall is just like a prison yard. Yeah, they look good. You may have noticed that I didn't have any librarians in the other island. That's because they're all in the library. Yeah. So this place is the library. It's called Risen Kingdom Public Library because for a while, like the first year or something of having this world, I was trying to make my main theme floating islands. That's most of what you can see here, but yeah. Next is like many times bigger than any of the other ones before it. It is the desert museum thing. But it has like a bit of a desert thing going on the outside, and on the inside it's like a beacon of a few significant items. This is my first beacon I ever got. In here we have some tall grass and large fern, a few 0 durability items, which, by the way, I'm not allowed to take 0 durability items from farms. This is my first and currently only netherite block. This is not all of the deep slate emerald and coal I have, but some of it. This is the first ever wooden pickaxe, I think. My sorting system for a long time was a mess, and it kind of still is. This is a Swift Sneak book that I died to get, because Wardens and Vexes are the 2 mobs I've died to in full netherite armor ever. This is... I got ridiculously unlucky looking for a mushroom biome. I traveled really far to find a mycelium block, and this is the only dragon egg in the world, of course, because I haven't duped them. I probably could. I have a sand duper, but anyway. Downstairs of this area, we have more museum. On Halloween, I remembered that mobs have a chance to spawn with pumpkins on their heads, so I made sure to collect all of them that existed at the time. I have a zombie, and sorry about the darkness, I've installed shaders since then. I have a zombie over there, a skeleton, a stray, 2 drowns in a boat, and a husk. You might be wondering about the bogged. I don't want to talk about it. Next up, we have the spruce and mangrove biome, which has some big spruce trees. These are, of course, just naturally grown ones. Yeah, it's just like a spruce and mangrove biome. I don't really know what else to say here. Oh yeah, I do know what else to say here. This is the entrance to my entire item sorter. I never use it because I never finished building it. But there's a little hut here. And yeah. Next up, we have this, like, frozen-y, mountain-y place. I've used copper bulbs, mostly hidden by snow, because the copper bulb is the right light level not to melt snow right next to it. And also, it's a full block, so I can place snow on top of it. And anyway, inside the mine is a sign that says, "Danger, collapsed mine, do not enter." And in the collapsed mine, there's this thing. There's supposed to be minecarts running along it, but it doesn't work, and I don't know why. Next is the mushroom biome. Remember I said I traveled really far to find mycelium? I wanted to do something with it, because I hadn't done anything with it. So I made this. Every year I've had my world, I make a map of it, and put it in this room. So far, I only have 2025 because I haven't had this world for that long. But yeah, this is gonna have more once I build it. Next up is one I'm not super proud of. I made this creeper farm based off of a tutorial. I don't remember what it was, but I set it to be a music disc farm. And I had this whole massive thing set up to, like, sort between the discs and the gunpowder. But remember how I'm not very good at redstone? It ended up blowing up, and I don't know how, but now there's a broken creeper farm here, and I don't want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of it. Next is my Enderman farm. This works exactly how you'd expect. I can kill Enderman. This is how I get XP. And I'm actually here to fix my elytra. I was gonna go to some other places first, but like I said, my elytra's broken, so... And boom! My elytra's fixed. Would you look at that? Anyway, this is the enchant setup I was talking about earlier. Yeah. I get whenever I need to enchant, which isn't often, I get my XP from there and use this. I need to have one in here. Okay, I'm gonna talk about everything on the nether roof at the same time. That's my portal back to my base. I don't know why there's a cat in here, but there is. Also, I love the cat. Fresh animations. You're so cute. This is a little sand block I made to show that the desert is that way. I never use the desert anymore since I built the sand duper, but it's still nice to have. This is my hoglin farm. I've been eating pork because pork is the best food in Minecraft. I know a lot of people say golden carrots are, but like I built this farm like fairly early into the world. I think I AFK'd it one night ever, and I have, like, more food than I could ever possibly need. Also, I hate the new baby hoglin with the update. It's so ugly. I hate you. Next on the nether roof, is this. This is where I come when I want mushroom blocks. I just, like, spam mushrooms on this mycelium. I have a gold farm here. It's not very good, but it works. There's like a... Again, I tried doing some redstone by myself, and That's why it's so bad. Next up is the Froglight farm. Yeah, it's a Froglight farm. The AFK thing's up there. Spawns magma cubes, kills them. I think you get the idea. It's also built right next to Spawn because 0-0 in the Nether is Basalt Delta. And let's check out Spawn, shall we? Okay, in Spawn, there is a absolute mess. However, you may notice this giant thing in the distance. At one point, I was really motivated to like build a giant hole. That motivation has mostly stopped now, so that I have part of the edges of the hole. I used TNT dupers, and yeah, I just have this hole at spawn now, so if you ever join my world, which you won't because it's a single player world, it'll be ugly. Next is the sand duper I mentioned earlier. It works, unlike a lot of the farms on my world. But yeah, you just flick this and I think it goes. You probably know how sand dupers work. Anyway, let's check out the end. So in the end, we have obviously the output for the, what's it called, sand duper. So I've got a bunch of like sand and gravel and stuff. Then we have the Enderman farm. The biggest thing in the end that I built is my shulker farm. I built it one time because I was running low on shulker boxes and my storage system was crap. And so here's the shulker farm. You might know that if you hear a bunch of like noises and shulker noises, then it's working, and that's because it doesn't work. I messed something up in the instructions, and now I have a broken shulker farm. Next up, we have, back in the overworld, a broken moss farm. I covered it up with grass one time, and then I wanted some moss because I don't have a moss farm, and I really like the moss carpets for building, and it's broken. This is probably the biggest thing I've ever built. This is Minecraft Dungeons. So, I really like Minecraft Dungeons as a game. I made that video about ranking its music that one time, and it got like no views. So, basically, I tried building a level from Minecraft Dungeons, and I was really excited to build like all of the game inside of Minecraft, because I was really excited to like figure out how I could figure out how to make Minecraft Dungeons fit into like modern Minecraft. So I was like really excited for doing that. And then they announced Minecraft Dungeons 2, and I was like, well, they're already gonna figure out how. So I sort of gave up on that. But it still looks really cool. I have like a whole underground world down here. And now this is the most recent thing I've built. This is the Museum of Minecraft History. I haven't decided what it's called yet, and I also have like barely started. But basically I'm gonna have like every major feature from every update in a museum. And you might think you can't get in, but no. You can't get in without paying. It costs a diamond to enter. And hold on. Hold on. And then you put your diamond in here. The copper golem, who's tweaking. Okay. He takes the diamond, puts it in a chest. Ready? I'm really proud of making this. And boom, the door's open. And I have a rule in my world where I have to design all my redstone myself. That's why all of it sucks. But when I get things to work well, it's really satisfying. Anyway, in the museum, I've only started the before, alpha and everything before. I'm grouping it all into one thing. But basically, I'm gonna have every mob and every structure, and then also every like main thing. So in here we have the brick pyramid as a structure. Through here we have the Herobrine Shrine. I thought that was an appropriate thing to put in the alpha section. In here we have a few blocks that I thought were significant. Like, you gotta have dirt and grass and stuff. In here we have nothing because I haven't put anything here. In here we have nothing because I haven't put anything here. Like I said, I haven't finished. And then here we have the Aether Portal, which I also figured was a good thing to put in the alpha section. If I go through here, and through this door, and through this door, and through this door, I have a lot of rooms that I haven't put stuff in, if you hadn't noticed. And through this hallway, then we have the dungeon. I haven't put a sign up because I forgot until a few seconds ago. But you also have some of the cobblestone blocks, because I thought those are important. Through here, we have a room with nothing in it. I'm gonna put that stuff in there later. And through here, we have the hostile mobs. I actually just got the spider in here as I was, like, right before filming this. But we have the creeper, and I'm using this technique. If you, like, use pistons to push glass inside of mobs, they can't see you, which I really like, because I can get up close and personal to this little creeper. We have a zombie who actually spawned in full chain, and I just gave him the torch because I didn't want him picking up like a moss. We have the spider. We have the spider with its fully decorated outside without any like ugly fences poking through that, and the fences are actually what's stopping the spider from escaping. We have the skeleton who actually spawned in full gold, which is neat. And then through here we have some but not all of the farm animals. I haven't gotten a chicken yet. Through here we have nothing. And that's all I've built of the museum so far. I'm also gonna have like alpha, beta. I'm gonna have like before alpha, beta, and then like every update and drop. In each one, I'm gonna have like every major feature, as well as like a mini game to do with it. So for this one, since sprinting hadn't been added, I'm gonna make you do a parkour course without sprinting. And I'm gonna have skulk sensors detect if you sprint. I love shaders, by the way. And then that'll be hilarious because people, like me mostly, because I'm the only one on this world, will be rage baited. Beta, I'm thinking, because that was when beds were first added, and at the time, they like spawned a mob every time you tried to sleep. So I'm thinking like, you have to like try to sleep through the night while mobs keep spawning. I thought that'd be pretty funny. And I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest, but I'll figure it out. Guys, that's it. That's my world. Let me know if I should like make more episodes on this. If you want me to make more episodes, this is part 1. So yeah, this is part 1. I'll have like a museum series or something. Guys, Lego Survival, I don't know if I want to continue it, honestly. They take so much time and hardly get any views. I just, like, I don't know, I'm not feeling motivated. Oh, there's that guy, Ultimate Chicken, who destroyed me in a subscriber race. Please help me. He has, like, double my subscriber count. Past that, I think, by now. And I'd really like to at least sort of catch up to him. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good life or something.